atau barang yang mencurigakan, sila laporkan kepada kami teman kami atau hubungi 999.
அந்த கோவிலில் உங்களது உடைமைகளை கவனிக்காமல் விட்டு செல்லாதீர்கள். சந்தேகத்திற்குரிய நபரை அல்லது பொருளை நீங்கள் கண்டால் எங்கள் ஊழியர்களிடம் தெரியப்படுத்துங்கள் அல்லது 999 என்ற
試下推開點，有 crop factor。OK, camera test. Sony RX10 Mark IV Premium Compact Camera. Program Auto Mode. Shutter speed automatic. Aperture f2.5 automatic. Exposure 0 automatic ISO. 那我 check 一下。The exposure looks okay. Okay, 我 stop 一下啊。Okay, Hazelcake.
Hi, it's me again.
The last time we have a video shoot, sailor uniform video shoot was on 29 September 2024.
Wow, so long ago.
That is slightly more than 2 months ago. So that time the indoor shoot is okay, but when we go outdoor, because I set the aperture wrongly, but although on the LCD screen I see the exposure is correct, but when I go home I see the video is overexposed, too bright. So it's because of the LCD monitor calibration problem. Because the LCD screen of the Sony RX10 Mark IV is not reliable on outdoor under sunlight. So when you look at the screen in sunlight, even if you see the exposure is okay, when you go home and look at it on the computer, it will be overexposed and too bright. So today 6 December 2024, Friday, at 2:30 p.m. we are having a reshoot. Yeah. So
Maybe under the sun you need to shoot your camera to look at the LCD screen.
no, I think
Auto mode.
yeah, I think when we shoot under the sun, it's better to use automatic mode.
You will adjust.
Yeah, because that time, although when we were outdoor, that time I set the aperture to f2.8 and I see on the screen, LCD screen is correctly exposed, not too bright. But when I go home and look at the computer screen, it's overexposed, a bit bright. So it's the LCD screen, the brightness if you want to gauge the brightness, exposure brightness of the LCD screen under sunlight, is not accurate. So I think to gauge the exposure, you have to refer to the picking meter. That means I think that one I'm not very familiar because I'm not familiar with using the picking function, because that one is got 75% and 100%. So when it's overexposed, they will show the camera, the screen will show zebra lines.
Like that.
Yeah.
The black and white one.
Yeah, all the zebra lines, slanted zebra lines. Yeah, that means when you see those zebra lines, the video is too bright and overexposed already.
So based on the LCD screen, you shouldn't have adjusted the exposure because there's no zebra lines.
But because I turned off, I don't know how to use the zebra function. So I turn it off. So I rely by visual inspection, which is not accurate. So I think if I want next time in future, if I want to shoot outdoor in direct sunlight, either I must turn on the picking function, the zebra function, zebra lines, or I use automatic mode.
Yes.
Because the LCD screen is not reliable under sunlight. If you see it's correctly exposed, not too bright, but when you go home and watch it on the computer screen, it's overexposed and too bright. So I think even now we are indoor, I can still use program auto mode. Yeah, because it's it's correctly exposed also. Yeah. So I pause for a while. Start. Okay, Hazel. The last time I met you at NBS, after that, you say you were going to China, Shanghai
Yeah.
for a holiday trip.
Yes.
I think it's late October to early November, is it?
Yes, you're right.
Can you describe more about your holiday experience in China or Shanghai? You may need to speak louder.
Okay. So actually, I went to a few places in China. I went to Shanghai, Hangzhou, Suzhou, and Wuzhen, and Nanjing. So I went to 5 different places in China. So the difference between Singapore and China, I feel that China is more advanced in their payment system. They're using the WeChat Pay and Alipay to pay for all their food. When you go to restaurants, there's usually no menus anymore. There's a QR code on the table. So you just have to scan, then you order and pay. So you don't even need to have contact with a waitress or a cashier anymore because everything is online. Yeah. So that's the difference between China and Singapore. I feel China has more technological advancement that Singapore may not have seen. Like even in the subway and MRT stations, you can just use your phone to pay directly, just scan the QR code. So a lot of people don't use the metro card already. This is something I've seen in Singapore stations also. They're phasing out the EasyLink card, then people are using their own bank cards now. Right? So I hope Singapore will become more technologically advanced also like China.
Okay. Can you repeat again what are the cities in China you have visited?
Okay, I started in Shanghai, then I went to Wuzhen, Hangzhou, Nanjing, then I end in Suzhou. Then I took a flight back from Shanghai, so I went one round around China.
So what are the dates? Hold on. What are the dates? What are the starting and end dates?
I can't remember exactly, but I think I went in October 26. Then I came back in October 23. November 23. So
That is almost one whole month.
yeah, I spent exactly 4 weeks there, around like 28 days.
And how much do you spend there?
I spent less than $3,000.
Per individual?
Yeah. One person, I think maybe I spent, I've not calculated yet, but I think I spent around $3,000. So it's actually quite affordable. And I did not live in very poor conditions. It's still quite comfortable. Like 3 or 4 star hotel. Then every day I already eat at a cheap restaurant or eat street food.
Can you expand more on the holiday experience?
Okay, so actually I started in Shanghai, right? Then I went to Disneyland, so I stayed there for around 3 days. So it was a very good experience because I stayed at a Toy Story hotel. Then it was also my first time staying in a Disney theme hotel. So my objective of going to Shanghai was just to go to Shanghai Disneyland. I feel there's so many things to do in Shanghai. Like I went to the Studio Ghibli. There's a Studio Ghibli exhibition also that left a deep impression on me. Then there's so many different theme parks. I went to 3 different theme parks in Shanghai. I went to Qianguqing, Hanlepu, and Shanghai Disneyland. So I feel Shanghai is a very big city. You can definitely go back more than once. But the rest of the places I go like Nanjing, Suzhou, Hangzhou is more like historical places. So I go there to visit the temples and tourist attractions. But I feel all these places I go once in my life, then maybe I won't go already.
You are not planning to go back to China again?
I'm definitely going back. There's still some places that I always want to go on my bucket list, like Chongqing, Chengdu, and Harbin. And yeah, there's so many more different cities that I would like to visit. And I would like to go back to Beijing again because they just built the Universal Studios Beijing, which I haven't been to.
Okay.
So actually, I like to visit theme parks. So based on what country have what theme parks, then I'll visit that country.
So hold on, let me stop, pause for a while.
Okay.
Okay, start. So which airline do you take?
I forgot. I think I took China Spring Eastern Airlines. So it's
China,
like budget airline.
China Great Eastern Airlines.
No, Spring Eastern.
China Spring Eastern Airlines.
Yeah. Or I forgot what's the name of the airline. Maybe it's like China Spring.
Uh-huh.
But Chinese is called 春秋.
Okay.
Spring Autumn. 春秋Airline.
So you take the same airline to China and also the same airline back to Singapore.
Yeah, cause I found out it's the cheapest. It's around like 180 Sing dollars for one way.
180 Sing dollars for one way.
Yeah, it's quite cheap, right?
Yeah.
With a 30 kg luggage space.
Wow, that's better than the 20 kg offered by other airlines.
Yeah. So it's like almost comparable for the price. It's cheaper than Singapore Airlines and it has the same luggage weight. Singapore Airlines is around 200 plus. Definitely if you pick Singapore Airlines, you get a better service.
Hold on, I think too many people talking here. Hold on, I pause. Start. Okay. So who are the family members you went with?
I went on this trip with my grandma, my parents, and my siblings, two siblings, and my auntie.
Okay. So just now you described your experience in Shanghai. Can you describe your experience in other cities?
So the first city I went to after Wuzhen was the first city I went after Shanghai was Wuzhen. So Wuzhen is like a water town like that.
What is Wuzhen?
Wuzhen is I don't know how to describe it. It's like later you Google some photos and add in these videos.
Okay.
So it's like a historical town. Then it's very well preserved. So it's still like kampong. Then there's a very huge river flowing through. So it's very beautiful. It looks like a scene from a movie. Yeah. So or should I go and show you? So after Wuzhen, right, I went to Hangzhou. So Hangzhou is where the Xihu Lake is. So do you know about the Bayfront?
Yeah, I have watched Bayfront before,
So
but that was like
years ago.
donkey years ago.
So I went to Hangzhou and the area right is famous because the author wrote Bayfront based on the lake there. So there's a bridge there and it's like a myth where the what's the name? 小白 the girl met the boy lah, main character on the bridge in Hangzhou. And I also went to the 雷峰塔 pagoda where
Really got Leifeng Ta?
yeah, 雷峰塔 is a real place.
Oh, I thought it's a fictional place.
So it's actually a real place built like more than 1,000 years ago. So it's a place where they trap the 小白 right, the snake lady. So I went to visit there also. So the whole area is like 白蛇传 theme. Then I went to take some boat rides also. There's a tree pagoda, you know, 三塔.
San Ge Bao Ta.
Yeah, it's there in the area also. So it's like tree pagoda in the lake. It's like equilateral triangle, so it's like very beautiful. And among there, there's so many mountains. So actually, I went to a lot of like nature place and historical places. So it's a bit like boring lah, but if you do proper research, then you can learn more about the place.
So after Wuzhen,
Went to Hangzhou.
Hangzhou.
Then after Hangzhou, I went to Nanjing. So Nanjing is where all the war starts, right? I forgot. Who's the first president?
First president is Sun Zhongshan.
Yeah, it's where the Sun Zhongshan started the new not democracy, the Republic of China, is it?
Yeah, Republic of China.
Yeah.
中华民国.
Yeah, Zhonghuang, he started there. So I went to see his like government building,
政府大厦.
yeah. So it's where they sign all the documents. Then it's where how they start the Taiwan also. Like, I forgot already.
Oh, it's because after the end of World War II, when the Japanese were defeated, the Kuomintang and the 共产党 have a civil war that lasted from 1945 to 1949. So in 1949, the Kuomintang was defeated and retreated to Taiwan. Yeah.
Original Chinese.
The original Republic of China government. Yeah.
I'm not very sure about all this history, but I read a bit during my trip, so I'm motivated to learn more about this Chinese history also. So in Nanjing, I can't remember what did I do, but I spent almost 1 week in Nanjing. I went to a lot of temples. So, the most impressive place.
The temples, is it the Buddhist temple or Taoist temple?
There's a mixture of both. I'm not very sure what's the difference. So there's a very impressive not really temple, but sort of like museum or monument place. It's called Niu Shousan. So it's the only place on earth with the fragment of the释迦牟尼skull. So they built the whole place. It's very nice, it's very big, and I heard they spent a few $1 billion building it.
Well, they spent a few $1 billion building it.
Yeah, built a like mega temple, but there's no incense inside, so it's like very nice. And it's all aircon.
The temple is all aircon.
Yeah.
Wow, so good.
And it's very clean, and it's very clean and it's very well maintained.
In Singapore, I think all the temples have no aircon.
Yeah, and it's not very big. Usually the temples you go to in Singapore, right? You just walk in, then you see everything already, right?
Yeah.
But it's just very small, like a big house. Then you go already. But then in China, the temple is super big. You can walk for hours. It's like maybe it's on a mountain or big park. So it's always surrounded by lots of nature. Then there's a lot of like wild cats. So it's very nice.
So after Hangzhou is Suzhou already, right?
After Hangzhou, I went to Nanjing.
Oh, Nanjing.
To see the Sun Zhongshan things. Then after that, I went to Suzhou. Suzhou is the most historical and most natural place that I went out of all these places. Because the whole tourist area, right, is very olden. All the buildings are like 4-story tall. And out of all these cities I went to, right, Suzhou is the only city which don't have their own airport.
Don't have their own airport.
Yeah, so that's why I have to end my trip. I have to go back to Shanghai and take the flight from Shanghai. But luckily, Suzhou is only 30 minutes away from Shanghai by the high-speed rail.
Oh.
And the high-speed rail costs only like $9. So it's quite convenient. So I went from Suzhou to Shanghai for my last day. Spent one more day in Shanghai and went back to Singapore.
So the high-speed rail is actually the bullet train, is it?
Yeah. So it's a bullet train. It looks like the one from Japan, but I think it's more affordable. But there's no like fancy music there. But there's similar services like there's a trolley lady that comes and like sell you food.
So it's like the high-speed rail is like the Japanese Shinkansen.
Yeah, I think it's similar. It's the same service and the train looks the same too. It's the bullet shape.
Oh, the train is looks like the bullet shape.
Yeah, the front of the train is very pointed, like a dolphin nose. they base all these design based on like sharks and dolphins because they can swim, right? So it's because of their sharp nose shape. So they design the boat train like that.
Okay. So I pause for a while.
Okay.
Start. Okay, I move back a bit. So I'm going to repeat again. This video is taken by a Sony RX10 Mark IV premium bridge camera, and the camera settings are program auto, shutter speed auto, aperture auto, exposure 0.0, and ISO automatic. So it's now fully automatic mode. Yeah. So now it's we have moved further down the corridor at the Bayfront MRT station. So now it appears to be a slightly quieter already. Okay. So now because I am interested in Japan. I like Japan. So how many times have you visited Japan? Because last time at the Singapore Expo, there was a cosplay event. We mainly talk about your European travels after while studying in university. So now I want to know more about Japan. Yeah.
Okay, I forgot how many times I've been to Japan, but I think it's around 4 times or 5 times. Let me count. First time I've been before uni, I went to Tokyo. Then the second time I also went to Tokyo. Second time I went to Tokyo. I forgot already. Third time I went with my mom and my grandma. Then the fourth time is last year. I went to Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto.
Last year is 2023.
Yes. Then 2023.
Tokyo and Osaka.
And Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Then last year I also went to Hokkaido.
Hokkaido.
Yeah, during the spring season, so went to look at the different bloom, cherry blossom blooms, and went to the like lavender. There was no lavender. Went to the gardens.
So you went to Japan about 4 to 5 times.
Yes.
So what season do you usually go to Japan? Do you usually travel to Japan in the winter season from December to February?
Usually I travel during the spring season around March to April because that's when there are cherry blossoms. So I like to look at cherry blossoms. It's like one of my favorite flowers and it's pink. Then pink is my favorite color also. So I've been to the cherry blossom season around springtime is like around 2 times. Then the rest is during October time. It's just a coincidence. I always go during the Halloween period. So I can experience the Halloween theme park.
October is still okay, I believe. I think it's autumn.
Yeah.
October is autumn. But if you go towards November, it's getting to be quite cold already, right?
Yeah.
And if you go into December, it's starting to get very cold, is it?
Yeah. I've never been to Japan in December. But I hope to visit to look at all the Christmas decorations.
And because if you want to go to Japan or winter countries, during the winter, you need to bring winter clothing.
Yes.
Now, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend, which is 6 to 8 December 2024, there is a winter clothes fair at Singapore Expo, Hall 4B. They say they are selling everything very cheap. So hopefully, I can go to Japan in January.
Wow.
Because someone say want to sponsor me a trip.
Wow,
Cause someone say want to sponsor me a holiday trip. So, but I don't know whether I can tahan the winter cold temperature or not. Because 7 years ago in 2017, I went to Japan, Tokyo. The daytime I think is still okay. Daytime is still okay. Then at 4:30 onwards, at 4:30 onwards, the sky starts turning dark already. So at night, it's very cold. I think 5 degrees Celsius. So I will only have a small jacket.
You didn't bring more?
I didn't bring the winter clothing.
What month was it?
Huh?
What month was it?
November.
Confirm very cold, right?
Yeah, nighttime was 5 degrees Celsius. So in the end, at night, when I was walking on the street, I felt uncomfortable in my head.
Oh, very pain in your head because it's too cold, right?
I'm not sure what that feeling is like, but I felt uncomfortable in my head. So I have to walk to inside a restaurant to make myself feel better. Because otherwise I would have fainted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I know what you're saying because recently I went to China, right?
It's also winter.
Yeah, it's very cold. Then one day I didn't wear enough, then my head feel very giddy.
Oh, you feel giddy already?
Because your whole body is covered, but your head is not covered. That's why like all the wind then you feel headache.
Headache?
Yeah.
That means
I guess.
that means you went to China from late October to November.
Yeah.
That's during the winter season, and then you got winter clothing,
Yeah.
but you never cover the head.
Yeah.
So your head feels like giddy,
cold. Yeah.
very cold, giddy,
Headache.
and also got headache.
Yeah.
Yeah, that time
Feel the same thing.
when I was 7 years ago, when I was in Tokyo, Japan, I also feel the same thing lah. But I can't describe the feeling because it's like I just feel uncomfortable, discomfort in my head when I was walking at night in Tokyo street. So it's too cold already, 5 degrees Celsius at night. So I have to rush inside to a restaurant to make myself feel better. Yeah, because otherwise I would have landed into a hospital in Tokyo.
So when you go in the restaurant, do you buy anything or you just stand there?
I think I got order food.
Oh, so eat something then calm down.
I think I cannot remember already. It's I think 7 years ago. I think I walked into a restaurant. I think I ate beef noodles. I think, but I forgot the restaurant name already lah. Yeah, it's because it's too long ago. 7 years ago, 2017, November.
So I hope you can go Japan next year also. January is it?
In fact, next year, 2025 January, got the Tokyo Auto Salon car show. My friend say no problem, he can go, but he's worried for me because I may not.
Tahan the cold.
I may not tahan the cold. I hope I will not. If I go during winter, I will hope I will not faint on the street and then get conveyed to the hospital in an ambulance.
I think you need to wear hat. Or you need to
Winter hood is it?
Huh?
Winter hood.
Buy
When-
a ski hat or the hat.
Beanie
Yeah.
beanie.
Beanie to protect your head. Not the wind keep blowing then you feel pain.
So when you went to China during winter, you got winter clothing, right?
Yeah. I wrap a scarf on my head.
Wrap a scarf on your head.
But I'm a girl, maybe I can do that with a guy, then it looks weird lah. Maybe you wear beanie or you wear hat.
I think beanie is the right way to go. Beanie is for winter, right? Then do you need to protect your ears and neck as well?
Mine not so cold lah, but I have a ear muff.
Ear?
Ear muff.
How to spell muff?
M-U-F-F.
Oh, you need to wear the ear muff as well.
No, your ears will get very cold. No.
Oh, okay.
Very painful.
Very painful.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you go to a country in winter, your ear will also feel painful as well.
You will look very red.
Oh, it will look very red.
So I think if you like get frozen, right, your ears will the first one will drop off.
Huh? Your ear will drop off.
No lah, if you stand in the like negative temperatures lah,
I don't want my ears.
better protect your ear. Wear the ear mask, right?
I don't want my ears to drop off.
So you need to do some research before going. So if you confirm that you are going, then maybe you can get more winter clothes. I think inside you wear the heat tech. You know Uniqlo heat tech.
Uniqlo.
Heat tech. There's a range of clothing called heat tech.
Uh-huh.
So when you wear, right, the heat escape less.
Uh-huh.
So the one is like the first layer you wear.
Thermal wear is it? Thermal wear.
Yeah, wear.
That you wear inside, right?
Inside your shirt.
Inside the jacket.
Inside.
Inside the winter jacket.
Yeah.
Or inside the shirt.
Yeah, then you wear like sweater or something. Then after that you wear your winter jacket.
So you need to wear the thermal wear, then the shirt, the jacket, and the
Yeah.
then the winter jacket is like 3 layers.
At least 3 layers.
At least 3 layers. Wow, then I better don't go to Tokyo in January 2025 already. I scared I really.
Yeah. But if it's sponsored, then you should just go for it.
Yeah, but I don't want to, even though it's sponsored, but because of the winter extreme cold temperature, I don't want to die in Tokyo.
No lah, you won't die lah.
Huh?
You can just have adequate research and preparation. You can get the heat pack, the sticker. They are all hot lah. You can get in Daiso. So when you expose them to air, right, they become hot. Then you place them all over your body, inside your shirt. Then you stay warm also. Or you can get, now there's even like electrical vest.
Electrical?
The vest, right, is hot.
Ah.
You can put a portable charger inside. Then you wear the vest, then you wear the jacket. Then it heats up. So it's heated jacket. Like electrical heated vest. So later you can go.
So you need to bring a lot of heavy clothing for winter.
Yeah.
I think it's
spend
better.
a lot of money.
The winter clothing will cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
But they say luckily the weekend winter clothing fair, according to the news article, they say it's a bit cheap lah. So maybe can consider, but I'm worried about my ears or nose falling off, dropping off.
I advise you to wear beanie and ear muff. Then you can wear mask also.
Oh,
Yeah.
So need to-
Don't wear mask because it's cold. Like the wind blows to your face. You just wear the mask.
so beside the beanie, beside the ear muff, you also need to wear mask as well.
Yeah. Or you can wear gloves.
Or also need to wear glove also.
Yeah, now your fingers very cold.
Wow, going to a country in winter is so troublesome.
Yeah, so mafan. You prepare a lot of things.
I think better don't.
But
But-
it's a good opportunity, you need to experience it.
Because if going to a country in winter is so troublesome, I think might as well wait for the winter to be over.
But if the opportunity is now, then you should just do it. Or can delay until other months.
I think better delay until after the end of February, because the end of February is the end of winter.
Yeah.
Then 春夏秋冬，春 will be spring already.
Cherry blossom.
Yeah.
But then
Then it's the 迎春, that means New Year. For Chinese, it's 迎春 New Year.
can go in March or April, then there's lots of cherry blossoms. But there will be also lots of tourists, so you need to queue for everything.
So you usually go to Japan in March to April lah.
Yeah, I like to.
March to April is already spring already.
Yeah, early spring. So it's when all the flowers start to bloom.
Cherry blossom.
So besides cherry blossom, there's also plum blossom. So plum blossom is like cherry blossom but bigger. Flower are pink also, but like very big. I also like to look at that.
Okay, I pause for a while. Okay, so now we are back inside the long corridor of Bayfront MRT station again. So just wondering, do you know how to sing a few songs?
Recently, I'm very bad at singing. I got this like raspy voice. I cannot go away.
Oh,
I
okay.
realize.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I overcome this, I'll go and practice singing more.
Okay, okay. So, when you went to this Japan, do you buy the JR pass, real pass?
Yeah, oh, I even bought on the JR website. So it's around $300.
Sing dollars, ah?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if it's still available now. Is it still available now?
I think still got JR real pass, I think.
The JR pass I got is unlimited, like subway ride. So I just keep using it. Even just to take like very short train rides.
So it's unlimited travel from city to city.
Yeah. But now I'm not sure if there is.
Changes, ah?
Yeah, there's changes like maybe it's just like Tokyo bound, Tokyo area only.
Restricted to
You can't go
Tokyo.
Osaka or something like that.
Oh. So,
But I'm not sure you need to do the research on your own.
last year you still can or not?
Last year, okay, I bought the $300+ pass. I went to Kyoto, went to Osaka, and came back to Tokyo. So it's like the Singaporeans' favorite route lah. Travel to Tokyo, travel to Kyoto, then next stop Osaka, then from Osaka go back to Singapore, go back to Tokyo.
So, is the JR, can you use the JR real pass on the bullet train?
Yeah,
The Shinkansen or the bullet train?
yes.
Can.
Use it on the Shinkansen.
So, how fast is the bullet train?
Quite fast like forgot, but maybe like 200 or 300 kilometers per hour.
200 or 300 kilometers per hour. That's like a sports car already, right? Very nice. So got inside the bullet train got the meals or not? Meal serving.
There's always a like pretty lady in the car
Uh-huh.
to sell food. But before you got the train, there's a lot of what Akiban
Huh?
Akiban.
What is Akiban?
There's many shops selling different bento. Then it's usually packaged very nice. Then you can bring the lunch box home. So I bought Hello Kitty Akiban. So the lunch box is like the shape of a Shinkansen. But then there's the driver is Hello Kitty. So I bought the Hello Kitty Akiban. Then now it's at home somewhere.
Wow. Now it's getting noisier again. So many people passing by.
Maybe because they want to go to the MRT station.
Yeah. So when you were in Japan, what type of hotels do you stay in?
I stay in like 4-star, 3 or 4-star hotel that I find on Agoda or Trip.
Agoda.
Yeah, random hotel near the city area. So I like to stay near the subway station, so it's easier to travel around.
Oh, you like the hotel to be near the subway station?
Yeah, so it will be easier and more convenient for you to travel from place to place because it's quite expensive to take a taxi in Japan. So it's more convenient to stay near a subway station.
I heard it's super expensive to travel using taxi in Japan.
Yeah.
How much can it cost? Is it more expensive than Singapore?
Yeah, it's definitely more expensive than Singapore.
How many times more expensive than Singapore?
Maybe 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah, I remember I take a very short ride, like around 10 to 15 minutes. It cost $40.
Okay, 40 Sing dollars.
Yeah. So if maybe in Singapore it will only cost around $15. I feel that ride will only cost $15, but in Japan it costs $40. So it's twice the price. So a lot of people actually just stay at the subway station until the train station opens, rather than take a taxi.
So most of the tourists will choose the hotel to be near the MRT station.
Yes.
Okay. Then the hotel, regarding the hotel stay, how much does it cost per night?
Maybe 120 to 130.
120 to 130.
Yeah.
I think the price is almost similar to the hotel price I paid for while in Taiwan this year August. I think because I don't know whether the hotel I stay in Taiwan this year August is it the 3 or 4 star, but it also costs I think 120, around 120 or so.
I think now like worldwide the hotel prices are around these prices already.
Standardized already.
Yeah, 100 plus Sing dollar. 100 plus US dollar.
7 years ago, that means 2017 when I was in Tokyo, I stayed in a capsule hotel.
Wow.
That means one room got many.
Like coffin like that, right? How you can squeeze in?
Can I just it's just like a triple decker bed. Then you just squeeze in to sleep. That's all. Yeah. Then the one night is only $50.
Oh. I also stayed once. It's also $50.
One night is $50.
Capsule hotel, but it's like a hostel. So it's quite fun experience for me because there's a like cafe on top, then there's a bar below. So a lot of people from the hostel went down to the hostel bar and make new friends.
Okay. What time is it now? Oh, now it's 3:23. We have 7 more minutes left. So, do you have any other things to share about Japan or what's your out of all the cities you have visited in Japan? What is your favorite city?
It's definitely Tokyo. So been to Tokyo so many times, but still not bored of it. Then there's always new things to discover. So my next trip, I hope I can go Tokyo again. But this time I'll go to Tokyo Disneyland or Disney because there's the new Fantasy Spring Island there. It's a new installment in the Tokyo Disney Resort. So besides Tokyo, my other favorite is Hokkaido. It's actually very clean and very beautiful, and it's less touristy than Tokyo. There's less tourists there, and maybe I will want to go during the winter season to go ski or snowboarding. So I haven't tried that before, so that's on my bucket list.
But so far, just now you have said that you have only visited Japan in October.
So I hope next time I can visit Hokkaido in December or January to enjoy the ski season.
So Hokkaido is like the north of Japan, right?
Yes.
So it's Tokyo is like in the south of Japan, and Hokkaido is Tokyo is in the center of Japan.
Yeah.
Then Hokkaido is like the north of Japan.
Yeah, near to Russia.
So I have to take the bullet train already.
I think you cannot take bullet train. I'm not sure if there is a train. I think there is an underground rail under the ocean.
Under the ocean?
Yeah, the rail go under the sea and come out.
Wow.
But I think the easier way is to take an internal flight. So it's 1 hour flight.
Oh, domestic flight. 1 hour flight from Tokyo to Hokkaido.
I forgot what's the place. Maybe Sapporo? So it's where the nice beer came from also. I went to visit the Sapporo Beer Museum.
So, okay. So, if I want to visit Tokyo again, can you list out the attractions in Tokyo that I can visit?
Depends on whether you prefer food or entertainment. What is your goal in visiting there? Do you like theme park? Or
Theme parks will be quite expensive to go in. So I'm actually thinking about having food and sightseeing, like CC walk gai that type.
I think I cannot just list from the top of my head, but there's like the indoor fishing restaurant you can try. Do you like fishing? I'm not sure, but it seems like a cool concept, right?
I have never tried fishing before.
So I think the fish is inside the restaurant, then you catch, then they cook for you.
Oh,
Yeah, it sounds quite fun lah.
okay.
I'm not sure if you will like it. for me, I'm a bit scared lah. I'm scared like they will kill the fish or something. So from the top of my head, I can't really think. Maybe visit Harajuku to look at all the fashionable people.
Harajuku.
Yeah.
7 years ago, I forgot whether I got visit Harajuku or not. I forgot already.
Then there's a lot of funny street food there also, like all the rainbow food, all the candy. So you can go there and take a look. Even if you don't want to try, you can just look at people trying the new foods. So you can also go to Shibuya, is it? That's
Shibuya.
Where the Hachiko is, the dog.
Oh,
The Hachiko is what dog? I forgot.
the loyal dog
Yeah, the loyal dog.
who waited for the master at the train station.
Yeah, for like 8 years, I think.
Yeah.
So if you go to the statue, of course it's free ma. Just take picture with you.
Then beside Harajuku, Shibuya, I think I visited Shinjuku before. Shinjuku.
Yeah, it sounds like all the top tourist area.
So beside all these three, what other places can I visit if I were to visit Tokyo again?
Maybe you can go to the Meiji Jingu Shrine or the temple. All these are free admission, then it's quite fun to look at them also. I think there's a Lucky Cat temple. I'm not sure it's in Tokyo. There's a lot of Lucky Cat. You can visit some cat cafes also. You like small animals, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can visit some cat cafe.
Pet cafe.
Yeah, I think there's an owl cafe. And there's a pig cafe, piglet cafe.
Piglet cafe.
Harajuku. Can go and take a look.
Okay.
So can visit all these cafes. I don't think they are very expensive. Maybe like $20. So go have a drink lor.
So as for the food, how is the food prices in Japan compared to Singapore?
It depends on whether it's a restaurant or cafe or street food. If it's street food, then definitely I think it's cheaper and the quality is better.
Street food is better?
The quality of the street food is better than Singapore.
Uh-huh.
But if you go to restaurant, it may be slightly pricier than Singapore.
Oh, slightly pricier than Singapore.
Say maybe one person need to spend around like $40-50. As compared to Singapore, maybe you spend $20 or $30.
Yeah, I noticed Singapore restaurant, like one person, one pax, usually is $20 to $30. But if more pricier one would be the MBS restaurant. Last time it cost me $50 or $60 over dollars.
Now maybe like $80 or $90 per person, right?
Yeah. So for the restaurant price in Japan will be around $40 to $50. Oh, I think beside Harajuku, Shibuya, what else? Shinjuku. What other places can I visit?
Temple Meiji Jingu Shrine. So I think there's a temple that's near Harajuku, it's behind Harajuku, so you can just go on the same day. There's also an observation tower, Sky Tree, is it?
Observation tower like the MBS observation tower.
Yeah, so there's two different
No, sorry.
Sky
I like the Taipei 101 observation tower.
Yeah.
There's an observation tower in Tokyo as well.
So there's two. One is called Sky Tree, but the Sky Tree is very expensive. You need to pay around like $30 or $40 to go up. But there's a free alternative. I think it's in Shinjuku. It's called the Tokyo Metropolitan City Center or something. It's a government building, so it's free to go up. So you can go to either. One is the tourist attraction, then one is the free one, but may not be as nice.
Okay. So now the time is 3:31 p.m. We have done 1 hour of shooting already. So we will stop here.
Okay.
I thank you, and see you again next time.
Thank you, President Teo, for this opportunity to be on your channel.
Thank you so much.
See you soon.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too.
Okay, I stop already.